Therapeutic communication. It's really important to understand what therapeutic communication is not. It's not a lasting relationship. There's this big misconception, particularly amongst nurses, that you need to get to really know your client and have a case management or a lasting relationship with them over the period of their illness or wellness journey in order for the communication to be therapeutic. It does not. Therapeutic communication is not the same as a therapeutic professional relationship. Therapeutic communication is not a blur of professional boundaries. You can be therapeutic without breaking any of your professional boundaries. Your obligations, rights, and responsibilities as a healthcare practitioner must be maintained at all times. Being a therapeutic communicator is not less effective. In fact, often spending the 5 minutes before needing to do a task or needing to have a procedure enacted can often save you hours of extra work in terms of trying to establish somebody's level of calmness when they're anxious. If you spend the 5 minutes to start with, you'll find that your relationship with them from patient to nurse is much more effective. Therapeutic communication should be lasting. Now, what I mean by that is you should be able to walk away knowing that you have done your utmost in terms of communication to provide that client with unconditional positive regard. That you have done your utmost as a professional to provide that client with all the elements of a culturally safe relationship. Remembering that cultural safety is not something that you can make a client feel, that they must feel it. However, they can only feel that if they actually feel culturally safe. A therapeutic communication exchange should be professional and absolutely effective. So when we're talking about communication and we teach people what types of communication there are and how to apply them, often you'll hear some terminology around closing the loop. So closing the loop is ensuring that the information is received and understood, or alternatively, effective. When we demonstrate active listening, there are some other skills that we get told that we should employ when we're engaging in a rapport with a client. Acronyms such as ORS, open-ended questions, affirmations, responses, and summarizing. I'm sure, again, that's an acronym that you've all heard before. We've all heard that the encounter should be positive, effective, but none of those skills still teach us how to be therapeutic.